I know OKC is clear and by far the best team in the NBA. But if you have an opportunity to go get one of the best players that we've ever seen at 30 years old, you go and do that. You if you have the package for Giannis, you put it out there. And mark my words, if the Thunder beat the Warriors record and then lose in the finals, 2017 Warriors all over again, they are getting Giannis, Joker, or Embiid.
Don't know if you guys just saw that.
He's not Embiid, but
not Embiid, no.
But like I said, Giannis, man, Isaiah Hartenstein, Kenrich Williams, and Isaiah Joe, make it happen.
I've had a question for y'all, right? With how the Magic have played, would Paolo for Giannis be crazy?
No.
Would you do it?
No.
I mean, absolutely not.
I mean,
I think Paolo's probably the best talent you could get.
Not even from Milwaukee. Hell yeah.
Somebody that I can build around.
I've been saying Franz to me is a very good player. They've been better without Paolo for some time now. So I might could do that.
I'm sorry, gifted the Franz Giannis thing. How does that dynamic work? I got two guys who need the basketball in their hands. Both of them aren't really good shooters, but they can shoot. And both of them are great downhill guys. I think Giannis is a better downhill guy than Franz. So in terms of their dynamic, how does that work?
I think Bane helps bridge the gap a little bit. I think that Franz is also a pretty good playmaker. And I just think if you have more downhill guys athletically, that fits what the Magic want to try to do. It might be a little bit clunky here or there, but Franz to me has proven that he can play with multiple different guys. I do believe that. I feel like Franz could make it work with Giannis. Plus, they still have Wendell, which, is blah, but he fits that archetype,
They'd go to the finals, though, with Giannis, I think.
And listen, in this Eastern Conference...
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So
employ Tyus Jones. I have a hard time thinking they go in anywhere. But
I'm just saying I would at least think about it because I think Paolo's probably the best individual talent you could get. And I feel like for Milwaukee, they don't have any of their draft picks. They want to get a guy like Paolo, at least ideally. But maybe that's too far. I don't know.
Wait. So that doesn't make Orlando the favorites?
I think it would.
Yes, it makes them clear favorites
overall.
But regardless, because they have favorites in the NBA. But
no, sir.
I mean,
no.
No, sir.
No, okay, all right.
No.
But anyways,
in the East, I got you though. Yeah.
But how long is it though until Giannis?
Because I told y'all just to give him some time. I mean, Desmond Bane, they're 13-8 now.
Anthony Black hooping too.
Desmond Bane, yeah, who would have thought Desmond Bane didn't forget how to play basketball?
Keep cooking, Knox.
He's actually good at basketball.
We was here with the Magic. We was here early with the Magic. You know what I'm saying? Started off a little rough, but they
still not winning.
I still don't see what you guys see.
Yeah, I'm still on that, by the way.
But
I'm good though.
They've definitely
takes time sometimes.
Definitely pick things up, and Jalen Suggs has been great. Desmond Bane has been really good. Franz has been cool. Anthony Black has been really good.
De Silva?
Tristan De Silva has been good. I like their rookie. He doesn't play a whole lot. Noah Pender. I like him. I think he's good. But they employ Tyus Jones, man. They employ Tyus Jones.
Yeah, Tyus Jones just is not it.
He's playing. He's played every game.
I don't know if y'all saw the thing that Mars posted, but Chris Paul is actually winning the stat head when you put him next to Tyus Jones.
Yeah, real talk. Hating. Yeah. More PRA. I'm more efficient.
I don't care. He's not bad.
Yo, Damian.
What does Tyus do better? What does he do better?
Hey, Damian.
Run up and down the floor for one.
Run up and down the floor.
Cardio better.
Oh, cool.
That matters.
I'm taking motivational speaking over cardio for me.
Damian got something for us. You wanted to speak on something for Giannis, right?
Yeah, so there was a report that just came out from Windy that said that he confirmed that Giannis, according to the reports, requested a move during the offseason, like an official trade away from Milwaukee. So
whoa.
I think my question is in the offseason, not now, but in the offseason he did.
Right.
Which is why that stuff with New York probably was reported and things of that nature. But I think it's a good segue to asking, like, how long can this go on in Milwaukee? Like, they've been terrible lately. I think they've lost, 7 of the last 11 or something like that. How long is it until Giannis has been very open about he wants to be on a team that's competing. I mean, every day it seems like it's more and more likely in Milwaukee that it's only a matter of time. If not, they're already probably taking phone calls on this, man, because I don't see Giannis being there long term with how this roster is.
He's out of there by the deadline.
compete,
He's out of there
he
by
needs
the
to be better.
deadline.
I think a Giannis trade at deadline is hard to do, though, man. I think the best team isn't the Magic, by the way, because, again, they have no picks. I'm assuming they still want picks. The best team is probably the Heat, if we're being honest.
The Spurs.
The best team is the Thunder, but you guys keep.
Okay, no, yes, but I don't think they would want to get Giannis, unfortunately.
I think if Giannis is available,
you're right though. He's right.
Yeah, but if Giannis is available, trade deadline or not, I think people are going to move heaven and earth to try and get him.
I can believe that.
Especially the
Damien,
teams.
can Portland pull it off, Damien? Can Portland pull it off?
Portland?
I don't know if Portland want. I mean, I don't know if Portland are in the mix, to be honest.
We already saw Damian Giannis together.
Yang and Scoot, make it happen.
I think it's interesting though. Some of these guys, like even Anthony Davis, like if they're going to trade AD, he could be.
I promise you, we good, Rob. I promise.
No, Ron's saying Portland's.
Yeah, Portland is good.
He's not trying to give up yet.
Go. I thought you meant it the other way. Okay.
Hey, Ron,
nasty,
I
bro.
swear, Ron, within the next 5 years.
Could you imagine if Yang was holding up a Giannis trade?
Yeah, no, we just can't trade Yang.
You know what is so
can't
dope,
do it, man.
You know what is so
That's a
dope?
lot of
If he
money
is
if
holding
you
up a
lose
Yang,
Yang.
if Yang is holding up a Giannis trade, Ron, if he holding up a Giannis trade and in 5 years he an all pro and he an all
That would be crazy.
I would love that. And because Ron was up here talking to us about Yang, in 5 years from now, this dude is second team all pro. The Portland Trailblazers is going deep in the playoffs.
That would be crazy as hell, wouldn't it?
Like a top 3 big in the league. Hey,
I'm not wrong. I'm early.
That might be what it is.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot of transactions, I think, coming up to the trade deadline.
I don't know how you feel about it, Damian, but I feel like the 3 most important things for a Giannis trade is you need the salary. You need to have at least an all-star caliber player or young talent, and you need to have multiple draft picks in conversation. And I feel like OKC technically will always be top of that, but I'm assuming they don't want it to partake in that business because of how dominant they already are. So the next team outside of that to me would actually be the Heat. I think they have the assets, they have the guys,
And
I think it definitely gets hard with the CBA and the rules, but I think that to your point, it will depend on the situation, which team is trading for him. It's probably going to be a contender. Let's be honest.
All I
You
know
guys gonna be shocked when the Rockets give up on Ben Thompson.
And if that's the case, some of those contenders might not be able to hit all those thresholds.
She got to shove the divorce papers in front of me, in front of the family, because I ain't getting.
No, that's a fact. No, She got
to put the divorce papers in front of me at Christmas at the table in front of everybody, because I ain't trading them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not. He got to go on national television and tell everybody that he won out. That's the only way I'm doing it.
I 100%
anyone he won. I
still probably need a few teams to get involved, by the way.
Yeah. No. I 100% agree with that, Chill. All I'm saying is, if it were to happen, I think that he is a team that he would definitely entertain. And I think that just in terms of like cachet, picks, talent, all of these things, especially like they got power for nothing and he's been great already. They have the means to actually make it happen more than the other teams. I think the Spurs do too, but I kind of think the Spurs want to get more of a sample with Fox and Wemby together. So I don't think they're going to make a move.
I don't. If you're the San Antonio Spurs, there's no way De'Aaron Fox for you should be holding up a Giannis.
No, I'm trading Fox.
And I'm a Fox fan. I've made that very clear. But I think the team that should go after Giannis extensively are the San Antonio Spurs. But I do remember Giannis in a post-game interview last season. I want to say, when Luka went to the Lakers, he was saying how it's very, good to him that these international players are playing in these big markets. So I wonder if playing in a big market is low key something he wants to do. That would be fun to see Giannis in a big market. But as far as a team and fit, and stuff like that. Would love to see him playing next to Wemby. And quite frankly, I think Dylan Harper is good enough for you to consider just letting Fox go and him just being the starting point guard.
Yeah, and Stephen Castle as well.
I ain't gonna lie, but Castle's been great too. So I mean,
Ron,
To be
you know,
honest, say in the East, I think with Miami's missed out on everyone. Done it all the way back to KD, Kyrie,
and it's always been because they're holding on for that big player. They're holding on.
Exactly.
Well, this would be the time. This would be the time for that to happen.
And if Riles doesn't do this, he is getting ran out of Miami.
Oh yeah, there's no way.
This is for everybody.
No
Even like with the De'Aaron Fox thing that Real Talk was talking about, like you have to do it. If you have an opportunity, even OKC, some guy in a comment called me a robot yesterday for me saying that if I was OKC, I would go get Giannis. I think yes, I know OKC is clear and by far the best team in the NBA. But if you have an opportunity to go get one of the best players that we've ever seen at 30 years old, you go and do that.
Mm-hmm.
You if you have the package for Giannis, you put it out there. If they say no, they say no. But you like the Spurs.
I mean, but if you're OKC, who you trading?
everybody but Shea.
Mars, what was your proposal yesterday, Mars?
Isaiah Hartenstein, Kenrich Williams, Isaiah Joe, and every pick in existence.
Oh, look at this nigga.
Yeah.
No, that's
Mars
actually
is
funny.
Mars is scamming. But for me, it's everybody but SGA and shit. Everybody
it's
but
just so
SGA
unfair
and shit.
because they have the picks
Why
and
does
the
it
pick
feel
swap.
like New
They
York?
have
I
all
wanted
the
to give you
assets and they wanted to
18
do it.
picks, and I'm
Feels like New
scamming.
York, though.
Yeah, that's funny, man.
Damien, I looked at
The
like
Knicks?
the picks that the Knicks have. They don't have
any picks,
They're
right?
gonna have to get
They don't
someone
have
else
any of
involved.
them.
Yeah, they're gonna have
Yeah,
to.
no.
Never guess who has picks.
Listen, I'm only saying Miami because not just all of the check boxes, right? It's the fact that they're in the Eastern Conference, and more than likely, if you're trading like a star player, you want to go out of conference if you can. But I think Giannis probably wants to stay in the East. I think he understands it.
Does too.
Yeah. For the
I
money
think the
stuff,
East
you
might
might
you
have
guys
to
What
know
about
Giannis mindset.
Toronto? Toronto's a possibility.
I think
You
they're
trading Ingram?
No, you trade Square Bones. Yep.
I think they're
You're not
Trading
trading
everyone.
outside of Barnes.
That'll make somebody mad, by the way.
When they traded for for Brandon Ingram, I think they already made their splash. Like to trade for Giannis, that means that you're gonna have to give up something because whatever you got over there, it's gonna include
Ingram for Square Bones for Giannis in a heartbeat.
I'll do that.
I 100% would
I
do
would
it.
have done
did that
that
yesterday.
years ago. I'm like,
Yeah, I would 100.
Yeah.
I would 100% do that. But to Ron's point, I mean, if Giannis becomes available, there are some teams that just aren't interested which is dumb, because everybody should be interested, no question about that. But there are some teams that's like, nah, I think we're good. Like Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City would be like, nah, I'm good. We don't need Giannis.
They probably would be chill, but
No, we good.
Golden State did need Kevin Durant. They still, I mean,
Yes, they did.
No,
I'm with Ron.
They did. They did.
Yeah,
They
No,
did.
they did not.
Yes,
need,
they
nah,
did.
nah,
No, they did not.
So they
Lost by one
They
possession in Game
They
7,
did.
so they
Yeah.
needed the
Yes,
third
They did
best
not
player.
need. They did not need
Not
Kevin
need.
Durant.
That's why they
They-
went
Remember
after
the
him.
thing, you lose
It
by one
helped them, for
possession.
sure.
You
They
lose
did
by
not
one
need
possession in Game
Kevin
7,
Durant.
so you need the third best
Right.
player.
That one position, like, oh yeah, you
to overcome
you need
that
him.
one possession difference.
That's why they went
Instead
after
of
him.
having someone better than Harrison Barnes, but
They
okay.
weren't beating.
Instead of just
Rondo
having a
after.
healthy roster, you needed
Yeah.
the second or third best player in existence
Yep.
to overcome one possession in Game 7.
Yep.
I guess. Yep.
I mean, chill.
And that's logical, I guess. Yeah,
Where
I
would
guess.
you want Giannis to go? Chill.
OKC.
I would actually like to see him stay in Milwaukee, to be honest with you. But I
No
would
way.
I like the zig.
That's the
I
side
like
I
the
was
gonna
zig.
say that. I knew you were
Okay,
gonna
okay.
say
why do you
Yeah.
guys want to see Giannis right away?
For a minute, man.
But can I
like
ask you
seeing-
guys,
I
why do you want to see him
I
right
don't mind
away?
if they bring someone
I
in.
don't.
mind if they bring
I
someone in.
like watching Giannis play for the Bucks.
No.
So you
No.
I
want
don't
to
mind
see
if
him
they
right
bring
away.
Someone in next
You don't want to
year.
see him
You're
win
not saying he's
anything ever
running away.
again.
I like.
I've heard the
I
Knicks a lot,
watching Giannis
but
play for the Bucks.
I don't think I have enough, honestly. I don't know about
I
the
don't,
Knicks.
I don't mind if he stays in Milwaukee if they bring someone in to help.
That's why
him.
I'm thinking. I
I don't think they can.
Bring in.
But they
I don't
got
think they can, though.
they
I don't want
got
him to
limited assets.
I don't want him to just stay in Milwaukee and just rot away. No,
That's what he's gonna do. Chill.
That is what's gonna happen. They already have dead money on their cap because of Dame.
Yeah,
right?
that was bad.
That's
that was,
already
Getting
that was
Dame
bad.
exhausted.
Don't
of
have
everything,
much
yeah.
draft capital. There's no big moves for Milwaukee to make. He'll be over there in Milwaukee playing with the means of Ryan Rollins, who's good story, and Miles Turner. Like, no,
Correct.
Get the hell out of Milwaukee, Giannis. No, we need to Giannis needs to be on a team that can compete for a championship, not over there in Milwaukee carrying until he's 37. I'm good on that. I'm good.
Hey,
I'm
and
gonna
you
be
guys
so
know
honest
another
with you.
location?
What?
Another location that I think we should be talking about, who a
Cleveland.
couple people up here are very fond of. Very competitive, young assets, young players. The Houston Rockets.
I already said Houston 12
Yeah,
minutes.
Mars said Houston.
Oh, my
Who
bad.
you
I
tra-
didn't,
who
I
you
didn't
traded?
hear
Go
it.
ahead.
But
I like
that's-
it was your idea.
I didn't,
Got
I
lost
didn't,
in the
I
noise
didn't, I didn't
there.
hear. Nah, it could be Mars's idea. However, I don't care whose idea it is.
Wait a minute. What's the
Houston
package though,
Rockets-
Ron?
I was trying in
Şengün
the
can
trade
go.
machine. Financially, it doesn't really make sense right now. But
Of course.
I'd assume you give up Şengün and a man.
Şengün can go.
Relax,
Yeah,
Ron.
See,
Relax,
see.
Ron.
Look at y'all.
I'm not giving up Şengün and a man.
No.
I'm sorry. I'm not
One or
doing
the
that.
other, Ron. One or the other,
Şengün,
Mars.
yes.
A man doesn't
Şeng-
make enough money for it to be.
Yeah, he's still on his rook deal.
Yeah, he's still.
So
on
it
it.
has
Yeah,
to be
Şengün and
I mean, that's why
whoever
Houston
else
doesn't
y'all
really
want.
make
What,
much sense.
DFS? Y'all want DFS?
It has to be Van Fleet for the money, though, right?
I'll trade KD for Giannis.
What do they want, KD?
I mean, the Bucks don't want KD.
I mean,
but let's
Milwaukee
keep it
wouldn't
a
want
man.
it. No,
I
Milwaukee
don't think
wouldn't
that there's a deal. To Mars's point with Houston, I don't think that there's a deal straight up. We'd have to get a third team involved in this.
I mean, but that's why I'm saying if we're only talking about straight up teams, the Spurs and the Heat make the most sense. The Heat have the multiple salaries to make it happen. They have the draft capital. They're in the Eastern Conference. And more importantly, the Heat are at least a team that I could think Giannis would sign off on. Because remember, Giannis still has to sign off on wherever he's going. I don't think they would just trade him
Getting him in the
wherever.
playoffs.
I think
If
Cleveland
the
need to be
Milwaukee
involved
Bucks
as
don't
well.
end up with a young star, to your point, Gifted, if they don't end up with a young star like Paolo, they don't end up with a young star like
They don't have any picks,
Star.
Chill. They have
Like,
no picks, so they need a star.
If they don't end up with something like that, they're going to turn into Charlotte.
Oh, shit.
Nobody's going to give a shit about what's going on in Milwaukee.
You actually might be
Nobody
right about
is
that.
going to care about what's going on.
Hey,
in
I don't
Milwaukee,
know.
which would explain why that owner
Yeah,
ain't
you're right
interested in
about that.
selling. Why he ain't interested in moving on from Giannis.
I think I think he's spot on about that.
It's the player choice way. Yeah, them boys don't get it started. The player choice way. Yeah, the player choice way. Come and switch lanes into the player choice way.